So we're living in a dictatorship. We're not living in a democracy. And here's why. In Germany, you need to, you're forced against your will to pay for mass media propaganda. And they enforce it by a brute force, by threats of violence, by threats of imprisonment. You get incarcerated. The police show up. You get an arrest warrant threat. You get threatened with an arrest warrant. So the police shows up and puts you in handcuffs and puts you in prison and extorts you until you sign a disclosure agreement. Yeah, your complete disclosure of your financial background. This is the reality. I'm not making this up. You think, this sounds like North Korea. Nope. This sounds like China. Nope. It's Germany. Believe it or not. And I got all the facts to prove it. Yeah, I got all the facts to prove it firsthand. This is my personal firsthand experience. And you think, well, that can't be true. Like, Germany is a Western civilized country. What are you talking about? No, it isn't. It is not. It is not. Did you? But, well, you signed an agreement and then you didn't pay for it, right? Serves you right. No, no, no. Even with the, the righteous, you deserve all that because you didn't pay. You ordered something and you didn't pay for it. Meh. No, no. I didn't order anything. I didn't sign any legal agreement. I didn't sign any contract. It is completely fraudulent mafia tactics, extortion. There's no legal contract. There's not even legally a legal contract necessary. A legal contract means there's my will and my signature that I want this. This is free will. This system is acting 100% against my free will. They say, yeah, we don't need your consent. We just do it anyway. We just charge you anyway. And if you don't pay, you get threatened with incarceration, with police handcuffed imprisonment. And we break your will until you sign a complete financial disclosure agreement. They can put you in jail for at least 6 months. They put you in jail for 6 months and you haven't done anything wrong. This is possible. This is legal. This is legally possible in Germany, believe it or not. Believe it or not. These are mafia tactics, right? They threaten you with violence, with force, and they scare you so much that to destroy your existential livelihood, your financial sovereignty, your credit. Yeah, your credit score gets completely destroyed. You will never be able to sign any legal agreement, get an apartment, forget it. You get registered in a registry. You're in a database where you are marked as insolvent. You're not trustworthy to do business with, and you get red flagged. You will never be able to sign an agreement to get an apartment. You will never be able to, you know, rent anything, rent an apartment, rent a car, rent anything. Yeah, it's impossible because you have bad credit. You have terrible credit. So your financial future gets just destroyed permanently. This is very, very bad. Yeah. So if you don't play by the mafia extortion rules, your financial future is over. Yeah, you will never be able to get a smartphone contract, um, rent a car, rent a house, rent an apartment, get a loan from a bank. Forget it. No bank will ever give you any loan, not even for a cent. Yeah, not even a dollar, not even a fucking euro. This is the reality. And I got all the proof to back it up. This is 100% factual. This is 100% real. This is not fake news. And it happened to me. I can personally prove it. I got the paperwork to prove it. And I just sent it to Joachim Steinhöfel last night as evidence for the Elon Musk court case, for the Elon Musk versus ZDF, yeah, the propaganda ZDF channel, spreading lies intentionally and framing Elon Musk as a radical, discrediting his name, making him look like he is a radical. He is responsible for violence against migrants, yeah? Making him the bad guy, framing Elon Musk as the bad guy, as the criminal. And I hope Elon and his legal team and Mr. Steinhöfel will sue the ZDF, this whole propaganda mafia tactic extortion system, out of existence. I hope it will be so expensive they need to go out of business, because they need to. They should, rightfully so, by any justice system. You see, I'm not a lawyer, but I think like one. I'm not a lawyer or a judge, but I'm a highly educated, highly trained philosophical thinker. So I know justice extremely well. And I really get triggered by this shit. I really do. Because if it happens against my will, we have a problem. If it's something that I ordered with my will and my consent and my signature, that's different. But if you do this against my will, we have the biggest problem. Because this is a line you cannot cross. There's a red thin line, and that's it. If you cross that line, you're done. You're finished. And you can do this with all the other NPCs who don't really have a sense of free will and they don't have a sense of justice, but you can't do it with me. And this is gonna end badly for everyone. If you force people and threaten them with incarceration, with imprisonment, with people pushing you to that limit where the police shows up, puts you in handcuffs to put you in jail, to force you to sign a complete financial disclosure. They know everything and anything what you own. And they have the legal rights to take it from you. They take your possession. They take your bank account. They freeze your bank accounts. They empty your bank accounts. They legally can. This system abuses a democracy. This system abuses a free will-based high-trust society. This system abuses police force, the justice system. It abuses the justice system, including the police. It abuses every structure that is supposed to make a high-trust society run. It destroys that structure. So now we have a much, much bigger problem, because when you destroy the system, everybody goes to jail. Even the smallest secretary paper pusher, just pushing paper from left to right, you also go to jail for life. Because you're part of organized crime. You're taking a place in organized crime activities. And you're abusing the system and extorting citizens against their will, against their free will. You're disrespecting free will. The only thing that makes a human being is free will. That's the only thing. That's the only true differentiator. Yeah, that's the difference between an animal and a human being, is free will. And you're disrespecting free will. That's costing you everything. That is costing you everything. That is costing you your life. You go to jail for life. All of you go to jail for life. You understand this? You will sooner or later go to jail. And the justice should be served, and it should be a life sentence, because you're systematically disrespecting the free will of a human being. If there's any real human being left, yeah, but the problem is there's one left. That's me. And it's gonna cost you everything you got. All of it. And I really hope Elon Musk and his legal team is gonna kick your fucking asses. He's gonna kick your asses so hard. You don't need a spaceship. You just fly in the space. You fly off into space without SpaceX. Without SpaceX's help, Elon is gonna kick your ass so hard. He's gonna kick your ass out of existence. I'm MINIMAN, grow that trying. And thanks to Joachim Steinhöfel